Back in 2010, it was the catalyst to bring a whole lot of people into the community. You know, we identified core themes, obviously governance, which was very important, and actually probably the number one thing we think in club development is governance, first of all, and we'll come back to that in a second. And then obviously people, because I mean all our clubs are about people. It's attracting, retaining, developing and supporting and encouraging our volunteers. It's about our games, it's about culture, it's about youth. And again, it's all about inclusion and diversity, and certainly we're really excited about our GAA for All. Well, I think the club-wide process is tremendous. We first registered in 2011 and got platinum, and then registered again in 2015 and got platinum. And actually, currently we're going through the process again. But I think I'd say we didn't appreciate the time, but the first thing we did was actually work on an organisation chart and work with developing club policies. Then actually, you know, you go to our website for the last 10 years, you'll see our organisation chart updated every year. You'll see our club policies updated every year. And believe it or not, we have a philosophy that you need to give somebody a job. Yeah. So actually over 30 people would have designated officer portfolios, and you again will see every one of those officer portfolios defined, what their terms of reference are, on our website. And then all our subcommittees, we operate as a one club, urban one club model with the 5, where we say our motto is to operate at the heart of local community for whole of family, for whole of life. So when we started back in 2010, we suddenly realised our camogie, which had been a very strong club in previous years, was virtually down to single figures in a hand in terms of players. So we started again at under 6, we're now up to under 15 level. We had no ladies Gaelic football. Again, we identified that it was very important to get young ladies involved. Our ladies Gaelic football has gone from strength to strength, now playing senior last year for the first time. And to be fair, great enjoyment, to the extent that our membership has more than doubled in 10 years. We're now at 930 plus members. You've obviously had culture was very strong in the club. We were stronger nearly in culture than we were on the field for many, and we've been fortunate to win numerous county score titles and Ulster and indeed a few All-Ireland titles at score and scoring oak level. But it's fair to say that we decided to really get on the ground of catchment, involving more and more people in the club. And we were very honoured when chosen, along with St Finbarr's Cork, to be the pilot clubs for the Healthy Club initiative within the GAA Croke Park. So yeah, it's all about community and really the whole of family for whole of life. We again, as part of our first plan, we established, I think at the time was probably the first in the north, we established a formal strategic alliance with the Education Board and St Mark's School. That has been a tremendous success in terms of facilities. We then also use a council pitch, and then we have been searching for land. We've done 2 or 3 strategic facility plans. Actually, we've actually recruited professional people to go and search the area with a blank sheet of paper to identify, is there any land we could put a Gaelic football pitch in? And by pure coincidence, in October 2018, we became aware of an opportunity to purchase it. We did purchase it, very dear unfortunately in Warrenpoint, but thankfully since that we've now got full planning permission. We're about now to start the development of a second field, and it will have access. One of the main concerns of our existing pitch, which is a great pitch by the way, Park Les Meilleurs, is actually access to it. And this new acquisition and this new field, which is totally adjacent to our existing field, will allow us to access off the main Warrenpoint Restreva Road. So obviously very exciting times. And again, I think the second plan, that was a key element to it, as was games and also trying to get our senior team back to win a county title. We hadn't won a county title since 1953. And we've reached a county final now for the first time since '79, and we've been in the semi-final. We've just actually won the first all-county league. The club was founded in 1888, so over 100 years we've won our first all-county league. So things, hopefully, no complacency, many challenges, Sharon, many challenges, but at least I think collectively it's moving in the right direction. We think the key here is to encourage succession as well. So all positions are maximum 5 years. So to be honest with you, it's all about embracing people in, but getting people to realise that in volunteering, they must also acknowledge we need nobody doing everything. We actually need to involve a greater team in order to produce the outputs, because we've got to also achieve succession. So literally we put the whole strategic emphasis was on having a model and a club that wasn't overly dependent on 1, 2, 3 or 4 people. We were developing a model that would have sustainability. Well, number one rule of fundraising and finance is transparency. So since 2010, our financial accounts are available 365 days a year on our club website. When we bought the field in 2018, in April 2019, we launched a campaign to raise 400,000 of our own money, not anybody else's money, because we knew we'd leave it out. We raised the 400,000. The 400,000 within 3 months, no car sales, no concerts, no nothing. People committed basically 3 options. They could give us £1,000 up front, they could give us £21 a month for 4 years, or they give us £250 a year for 4 years. And we're now pretty sure to say as we get to August 2022, we'll have £400,000 in the bank. I cannot stress the importance of communications and joined up communications in today's club and community involvement. So I think culture is important. I think embracing for the whole of family, for whole of life, central. You can't do that without games, culture, community, volunteers, and you just can't achieve that. So I think it's all integrated. I wouldn't say any one is more important than the other.